What's up, Skulls? Here's another Platinum Wi-Fi battle, another war match also. I think it's like the fourth one now. The fourth one that I recorded at least. But yeah, I'm battling HolyKnives from the clan SZ, which is Subzero, and he predicts my taunt and go for the U-turn, which was a good prediction on his part. So then he goes into this Flash Fox, and I don't want to take a T-Bolt or a Shadow Ball, so I switch out and go into my Flagon. But he predicts that nicely and goes for the sub. I'm kind of fearing the HP Ice, but so I switch out. But he also makes another great prediction and goes for the T-Bolt. So he's kind of outplaying me right now the entire time. But yeah, he's now gonna baton pass that sub as I predicted, and I'm just gonna slash me. I was just really hoping he didn't go to Gengar, but luckily for me, he goes to the wheezing prediction my Earthquake probably. So yeah, his substitute fades and I get my leftovers, but I'm gonna switch out fearing the Wisp because I don't want to get Will-O-Wisps. But he goes straight for the Flamethrower, which I could have probably taken really nice anyway, but I just didn't want to risk getting Will-O-Wisps. So yeah, I get up my light screen and he goes into Shaman, and I was kind of fearing a Scarf, but I just try to explode anyway, and he ends up missing, which probably mattered, even though I did have my light screen up. But yeah, who knows? Even though I've maxed HP and shit, but yeah, never gonna find out. So he goes into his Ultra V1 again. Now that my Azelf is gone, and I'm gonna go back into Flygon, and I'm just gonna U-turn out, since it's kind of the strongest thing I have against it besides Outrage, and I don't want to lock myself into Outrage. So I go into Dan the Man, as he sets up Stealth Rocks, and now I'm going to predict the U-turn, and set up a sub. Yeah. Yes, I set up my sub, and he does U-turn actually, which is not break my sub because I 4 times resisted it, and that is nice. I should have probably sped this up a little more, but yeah. It goes back in his Flash Fox, best thing he has to go into. Switching to Gengar, and he's gonna break my sub with the T-Bolt. I'm going to Shadow Ball to get as much damage as I possibly can. And it's not gonna quite get it down to red. So I'm predicting another sub right here, so I just stay and go for another Shadow Ball. Because after the sub, you can't set up another one. And yeah, he gets his Petai Berry boost, which isn't too great, but I don't think it mattered in the end. But yeah, so I don't want to die to like a Shadow Ball, so just down to my Registeel, who's gonna take. No, actually, Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, Hidden Power Ice. He's gonna take it pretty nicely, and he probably predicted the switch into Flygon. But yeah, and he's gonna Baton Pass, which I wasn't expecting. But I think I set up Stealth Rocks this turn. Yeah, I set up Stealth Rocks, and so now he's gonna just die when he comes back in, which is pretty nice. My light screen wears off, but it doesn't really matter in the end because yeah, he's gonna Flamethrower me, and it's not gonna quite be a 3 KO. Actually, it's just actually a lot of damage. I was actually kind of not expecting that much, but I get out the T-Wave just to Parahax it and make my Registeel faster than it, and I think I switch out right here. Yeah, I go into Latios to take another Flamethrower. So he goes with Flamethrower, and right after this, I think, yeah, I predict the switch. No, sorry, I predict the explosion. No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, that's just later. Yeah, he goes into his Flash Fox just to fodder it and get him something else. As I set up my Calm Mind, which is nice. Good thing I didn't like Dragon Pulse or anything. Yeah, get some stat raises, some special defense and physical defense, and he gives him Metagross. And this part right here, like, no, right after it really screwed me over. First of all, he had the Oka Berry, which was like, God, can't you have like leftovers or Lumberry or anything? Which, yeah, and he goes for the Rock Polish, and I'm pretty sure I can take anything he has, except for Explosion, and I don't think he's gonna explode on me just yet. Because I thought I could kill it with another HP Fire, so I just do that, and you go for the Ice Punch, which isn't gonna do a whole lot. Well, it's gonna be enough to do a KO, but yeah, I go for the HP Fire, and it just barely hangs on with like an inch of an health. I can't even see it. Well, you can actually a little bit. But yeah. So I predict another ice punch and go into my Registeel, and it actually does go for the ice punch. Cause right here the entire time I was thinking that my Flygon was slower, so I didn't want to switch into Flygon because I thought he'd just get KO'd by what's called Ice Punch, but because I was thinking like 400 speed the entire time, but I just really miscalculated there, and it just really cost me my Registeel and my Empoleon, which really ended up costing me the battle at the end. So I thought my Empoleon could live in Earthquake, but apparently he can't, and he just gets KO'd by the Earthquake. I was going for the Surf there, not the Agility, just because, yeah. And now I'm gonna Flygon, and then really, oh yeah, he's faster, which is like, crap. But, now I go back to the Latias, because the safest switch I have against kind of anything on his team. And, I think I'm doing pretty well right now. I think it's actually tied, 3-3. Yeah, he goes into this thing, and it's 3-3. And I predict the explosion, but he gets Parahacks right here. And I think he was gonna go for the explosion. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he was. And that Parahacks just really also saved him the game right there. I don't know if he was going for the explosion to start or not, if you weren't, but the explosion would have been the best play right there. Maybe not, but yeah. I predict the flamethrower going to my Latias, who can take it very nicely, even with the Stealth Rocks damage. And now I'm just going to recover to get my health back. And let's see what he does. Oh yeah, he goes for the Hidden Power Ice. So maybe he was going for that, but yeah, I don't really know. It didn't actually matter in the end. But yeah, I get my leftovers, and he gets his leftovers, and I'm just going to call my end right now. No, actually, no, I'm going to recover to get all my health back. And he is going to HP Ice again. And now I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have Explosion, since he's not exploding on me. But he's probably just fearing another switch into my Gengar again. So now I decided to start setting up some Calm Minds. But, he just exploded right here, so I was like, ugh. I could have really just switched right there. Although it would have been kind of hard to predict it, but whatever. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, double kill, and he's gonna send. So now he has 2 Pokemon left. This thing and something I haven't seen at all. Yeah, going to Flygon, and I'm not gonna go for the obvious U-turn right here. I'm gonna try to Outrage just to see how much it does. And it actually almost looks like a 2 KO. I'm not sure. Well, probably not. Not after leftovers, I don't think. But he switches out anyway, cause he yawned me and I just can't switch out. So I'm gonna obviously fall asleep. And he goes and do this Suicune, which is like, oh. Out of all Pokemon, you had to have a Suicune on your team. Like, that just really messed me up right there. And yeah, now I fall asleep, so I kind of have to switch out, since I just start setting up Calm Mind and shit. And I go into Dan the Man again, and right here I just kind of lost because of the Calm Mind. He's at over half health, and my last 2 Pokemon are Flygon and Gengar, and I can't do anything. I try to Shadow Ball, maybe hoping for the crit, or I don't know, but he just rests up, and I think I run after this, actually. Oh no, I try to win and go back into Flygon, hoping for an early wake up, and I don't get it, unfortunately. As you'll see in a moment, he gets the unlucky rest, but it really did not matter in the end. I don't wake up because I can't, and now he's gonna Surf me, which is gonna take out my Flygon, unfortunately. And now no, it's not, but I sleep anyway, so yeah. He wakes up and Surfs me, and I die, and now all I have left is Gengar at like 1/3 of his health, and I just run because there's really nothing I can do. So good game, SZ. We did actually win in the end, but I lost my battle, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, comment, subscribe, peace.